My name is Matt B., Grammy Award-winning singer, songwriter, recording artist, and philanthropist. And this is GQ. This victory represented freedom. Freedom of expression, freedom of creation, freedom of self. I think oftentimes as artists, we're searching for that freedom. We're searching for that opportunity to authentically be ourselves. The Grammy win for me was the reassurance that what I was creating, who I am as a creative, who I am as an artist, is impactful. When I think about the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra, and I think about the fact that they have never won a Grammy before. This is their very first Grammy win, and they've been around for almost 100 years. It was such an honor for me to be able to bring that Grammy home for them, as well as East Africa and Uganda, and for the continent of Africa. You know, this story started off as a way of me trying to figure out who I am and where I come from. During that journey, I found out that I am Nigerian, that I'm Igbo, from Imo State. And that was so powerful for me because that rooted me, that grounded me. It said that in order to know where you're going, you have to know where you come from. So this Grammy win was a representation of who I am and where I've come from, and bridging that gap between Africa and African Americans. As a musician, I feel that we carry such a big responsibility, and that what we do shapes the future for so many generations. I think that what we've created is something that is going to far surpass my generation and generations to come. Music is the heartbeat of our lives. It's that bass, that rhythm that we all move and that we all groove to. And music has a way of opening up doors that geopolitically may not be open, or that we may not have access to. I'm hoping that for Africa that we continue to create our own tables and to create our own success, and know that this is only the beginning. Alkebulan means mother of mankind, thought to be the indigenous name for Africa prior to its colonization. I thought, how powerful would that be to give Africa its name back? There's so much in a name. There's so much power in a name. There's so much power in knowing where you've come from. When I see that vision of Africa's past, present, and future, I see a past of kings and queens and commerce and brilliant minds that have been hidden for too long, that we are just now really starting to uncover and discover. When I think about the present, I think about myself and artists like myself who are continuing to push that conversation forward so that we can continue to learn from one another and continue to exchange ideas and create our own renaissance in this day and age. When I see the future of the continent, I see future creatives, I see future architects, I see future engineers who are all helping to push that narrative forward of brotherhood, working together for a common goal to continue to bring Africa into the modern world while not forgetting our heritage and forgetting where we've come from, but utilizing that to carry us into the future. To all the emerging artists out there, be genuine to who you are. Know that there's no one out there quite like you. Even when you're doing something that you felt someone else has done before, no one is going to do it like you, and that's your footprint. That's your relatability. Don't be selfish. Always know that you're creating in a space that's bigger than you, that you're tapping into the ether, you're tapping into the source, and you're blessed enough to be the conduit that's allowing that energy, that source, to flow through you and into the world. And that's a huge responsibility. Know that you are not a monolith, that it does take a team to create. It does take a team to push you to that next level. Be open-minded to constructive criticism. Art is about a divide. There are going to be those that love it, and there are going to be those that hate it. But that's where the true conversation is started. that's where the true impact begins.